This man in the black shirt who mouthed off, uttered the N-word, and spit on protesters at the University of California, Los Angeles has been identified. And he is a former boxer, plus part of this gym.
David, you have your own gym now, huh? Kaminsky Boxing?
The same last name.
Kaminsky, whose nickname is the Lion of Zion, is from Israel, but per BoxRec, lives in Tarzana, California, some 15 miles from UCLA's campus. Kaminsky has a 6-1 record and last fought in June of 2020. The boxer would be identified by Stop Arab Hate on Twitter, which led to him nuking not just his Instagram account, but his Instagram account for his business, Kaminsky Boxing, on the platform as well. Kareem Zidane, an independent journalist who also covers the intersection of sports and politics, wrote for his Substack Sports Politica, which you should definitely subscribe to, of the support Kaminsky has received. He was further recognized by Israeli MMA fighter Haim Ghazali, who expressed approval of Kaminsky's actions in a post on the app Telegram. Meanwhile, Ghazali himself has been garnering a ton of attention for inscribing the names of people he would consider, and only he would consider, adversaries. And he inscribed those on artillery shells destined for Gaza. My name was among those inscribed, Zidane wrote. Here is that photo, where it reads, F you bloody elbow, with the tweet directed at Zidane. The post has since been deleted.
So you get this crazed Zio-Nazi, right? Goes to the college protest, and then I guess he was at a college protest, right? Calls people niggers, then spits on them and threatens, I guess, to start a fight, you know what I mean, or whatever, right? So, they're putting a battery in these people's back, right? And somebody should tell them, like, dude, listen, bro, dude, whatever the fuck you are, this ain't Palestine. This ain't Gaza. This ain't Palestine, right? This ain't Israel. This America. This is America, right? You don't know where you at. They putting a battery in your back with these dumbass anti-Semitic hate crime bills saying that basically they can do whatever they want and you can't say anything. Stand by. Yeah, what is this, NPR? House passes bill aimed to combat anti-Semitism amid college unrest, right? So let's just look at what they said, right? So right here it says, this is insane. These people are, so the international, they changed, they said, basically, you could be, so I guess you could be prosecuted, right, under this law. It says that if you, express a definition, it gives definitions of an application of the law, which includes if you accuse so-called Jewish people of being responsible for real or imagined wrongdoing. So if you accuse a Jewish person of wrongdoing committed by a single Jewish person or a group, so that means like this guy, right, spitting on people and calling them niggers and threatening to beat them up. This so-called MMA fighter, right, Jewish MMA fighter. If you accuse him of being responsible for that, real or imagined wrongdoing, so he's wrongdoing, right, by a single Jewish person, and if you make any kind of dehumanizing, demonizing, or stereotypical allegation about a Jew, such as the power of Jews as a collective, right, etc., right? What the fuck? Stand by. So it says the measure, part of the definition includes denying the Jews the right to to self-determination, right, by claiming the existence of the state of Israel is a racist endeavor. So you can't, if you say that what the Israelis what did to the Palestinians was racist and apartheid, which is classified as racist and apartheid right now by human rights groups, that's anti-Semitic under this law. They're banning what the human rights groups have done on this law is banned under this law, right? Just let me pull that up just in case you think I'm lying. This is insane. So this is an article from Human Rights Watch, article by Human Rights Group, Israeli Apartheid Threshold Cross. So they said that the state of Israel is running an apartheid state, racist apartheid state, right? And they classified this. This was done in 2021. Under this new law, this will be considered hate speech. And this article and this edict by the Human Rights Group, Human Rights Watch, would be considered racist and illegal under the new law. I guess, an infraction, right, and illegal under the new law to call Israel an apartheid state and say that they're committing, a racist apartheid acts against the Palestinians, even though they already classified and said they did it, right? So, but it says here, right? Denying Jewish people the right to determination, claiming the existence of the state of Israel is a racist endeavor. So the Human Rights Watch is basically breaking the law now, right? Breaking that law, right? Drawing comparisons to contemporary Israeli policy to that of the Nazis. They fucking Nazis, right? Oops, I guess I broke the law. They're Nazis, right? They are Nazis. No question, and everybody rocking out with them is a bunch of Nazis, right? Because the meaning of Nazi is national, socialist, fascist, racist, white supremacists. Well, that would be them. That describes them. But now, if you say that, that's against the law, right? Holding Jews collectively responsible for the actions of the state of Israel is racist under the law and illegal. They said, this doesn't hurt free speech. That's what one of your politicians, Lawler, who put the bill forward, said, there's nothing wrong with this. So one of your lawgivers, the lawgiver, he says, oh, this doesn't limit free speech. Fuck if it doesn't, right? There are Nazis everywhere, right? So I ain't gonna make this too long. I'm gonna try to shorten this up. But this is America, man. This ain't Palestine. This ain't Gaza Strip. This ain't Israel. And it's a bad idea to put a battery in these people's back, where they think they could just walk around, call people niggers, spit on them, threaten them, and then think shit is sweet. I mean, that's a bad idea. Like I said before, they throwing a match on a pool of gasoline with this kind of shit. And it seems like they don't have, either they want to do it, or they want to do it, or these people lack a certain level of self-awareness. And I don't know, sometimes I don't think they're that stupid. I mean, I know they ain't stupid, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't play these people like they stupid, these Nazis like they stupid. But I'm thinking to myself, what the fuck are y'all thinking about? Like, do y'all this is America. You actually think people are gonna go along with this? You know what I'm saying? Like, you actually think like you're gonna put a battery in the back of all these people to walk around calling people niggers, spitting on them, and then be like, oh, they can do this and nothing nobody can do to them. I mean, you might be cool on UCLA campus, but son, you pull that shit somewhere else, shit ain't sweet. It ain't gonna be sweet. You know what I mean? And they embolden them to just try to like, basically, you know, they're emboldening these people, man. It's basically, I don't know if it's like an all-out Nazi assault. You know what I mean? Where they just like, fuck it, But that shit might go on a campus with a bunch of, students or whatever. I guess that's where he was at when he did that shit. But when you pass a bill like that and then get these people the green light, and this is really what they talking about, they don't feel safe. But this is the kind of shit they doing to people. This is the truth of what's going on. They're like, oh, we gotta pass this bill because they don't feel safe. But what I'm showing you is the truth of like how they treat people. If Gaza wasn't, the fact that they run an apartheid state against Arabs and blacks, and then watching them slaughter 35,000, damn near 100,000 people in front of you, if that wasn't enough evidence or proof, like what type of people you dealing with, right? You're dealing with some real, Nazi psychos, right? And then you want to give them the green light in the United States to just walk around and spit on people and call them niggers all day, every day. And if you say anything, well, we're gonna have to fire you from your job. We'll strike your channel on YouTube. We'll fire you from your job. We'll kick you out of school, right? We'll arrest you, I guess. I don't know, I guess you get arrested or fined or, and all that kind of stuff. You have to sign an oath. This is the United States of Israel, and you have to sign an oath to these people. No, motherfucker, you can sign an oath. I will not be taking the mark of the beast. I will not be signing a contract with Satan. Now, if y'all want to do that, knock yourself out. I will not be signing any contracts with the devil. But that's where they're going with this, right? You had to swear allegiance to the Antichrist and his people at a certain level, right? Basically. And when I said that, I know people thought that they watched the video. Not many people watch. But if they did, they probably said, oh, you're being facetious. It's a joke. Is it still a joke, though? Is it really still a joke to you? Is it a joke? Ha ha ha. They don't seem like they're laughing. Is it a joke? They're calling people niggas, spitting on them and threatening to beat the shit out of them. So is it really a joke? And passing laws across the whole United States of America to say, basically, get down or lay down. Right? They're passing laws saying, get down or lay down. Right? You either do what we tell you, or, we got these laws now, right? Where we can call you niggers, spit on you, and threaten you in the streets. And if you say anything, I guess they'll call the police and have you arrested for hate speech or anti-Semitic hate speech or, anti-Semitism, whatever the fuck that means. Like the dude told Candace Owens, it changes based on whatever we feel like. However we feel that day, the definition will change. I mean, if that's not some Nazi shit, I don't know what is. Oops, I guess I'm in trouble. Right? I broke the law. Right? Pointing out what this guy's doing is against the law now. Ain't that crazy? So pointing out what he's doing is against the law. Ain't that insane? I mean, how soon, I don't want to make this too long, man, but, how soon before you got to line up and kiss the ring, kiss the ring or take a mark or, you got to sign a contract, right? I mean, it seems like that's where they're going, right? So when I said that dude was the Antichrist, I guess, I don't know, right? Maybe it ain't too far-fetched. People might say, oh, you crazy, you tripping. Am I? But now you gotta sign but you basically signed a contract in America, right? This is the United States of Israel now. If you say anything they don't like, you get locked up or you get fined or whatever. You get fired from your job under the new anti-Semitism bill. So am I crazy? Right? Guess I'm an anti-Semite too, right? For pointing that out. This is insane, right? But this ain't, they gonna learn the hard way, right? This is fucking America. This is not the United States of Israel. So if they keep on and keep on and keep on, like, I mean, this is moving fast. Like, they passed a law, you know what I'm saying? Like, all this shit they did in Gaza, Israel, whatever, and then they come over here, they passing laws, anti-Semitism laws, basically Nazi, you know, some Nazi laws, you know, where you basically gotta sign a contract with them. Everywhere you go, you under contract. You know, we're watching you. We're watching you. Anti-Semitism, we're watching you. Hey, what you say? Right? Some guy, so this guy, he'll spit on you, call you a nigger, and then when you get ready to get in his ass, here come the cops. Wait a minute, anti-Semitism, right? Be like, this guy just spit on me and called me a nigger and threatened me. Hey, anti-Semitism. Come here, buddy. You're under arrest. What? No, I'm talking about him. No, you motherfucker. You're under arrest. Anti-Semitism. And then they put the handcuffs on you and you know, they black bag your ass. You say, yo, what you in here for, son? What you in for? Anti-Semitism. I'm doing 5 years for anti-Semitism. What? Yeah. You know. You know what I'm saying? Or I got fired from my job today. For what? Well, this Jewish person, you know, spit on me, called me a nigger, and then when I called HR, they said anti-Semitism, and then I got fired. What about him? Oh, he's okay. He got a raise. But you got fired? Yeah. They said it was anti-Semitism. Oh, wow. It's bad luck. I'm just saying, where y'all think y'all going with this? I mean, like, how much road do they think they got before the road run out? Right? But how ridiculous are they going to try to be before people wake up? Right? And say, what the fuck is going on around here? How many people gonna get fired from their job? How many times you gonna walk around and try to spit on people and call them a nigger? Right? Because that's not gonna end well. It might work there, but it ain't gonna work like, let's say, I don't know, Baltimore, New York City, you know what I'm saying? Chicago, LA, Houston, somewhere, Dallas, right? Like, you're emboldening these people to start running up on people and doing this kind of shit. You know what I mean? And leaning on people on their jobs. America is the home of the mass shooter, right? I'm just saying, how many times have you seen people, like, you really want to aggravate the fuck out of people? So somebody come to work, get into it with one of these crazy motherfucking crackers, these, people, sorry. Right? These white, I guess ish people. They spit on them and call them a nigger or something and say, hey man, I didn't do that. And they say, hey, that's Semite. And then you get fired from your job. Woof. How many times you think that's gonna happen before shit hit the fan? Right? I'm just saying, they pass these crazy ass laws where you can just scream anti-Semite about anything, do something fucked up, and then get people fired or arrested or whatever it is they're gonna do with this law. I mean, how far are you gonna push the line on that? I mean, it's easy with Kanye, it's easy with, Kyrie Irving, and these, coons like that. It's just easy with them, right? But when you start doing that shit every day, all day, the people on their jobs, in malls, right? You on a college campus, spitting on people, calling them niggers, threatening them, right? You're getting people fired from their jobs all day long. I'm just saying, how long before that goes south? With your hate crime bill, with your Nazi anti-Semite hate crime bill, right? How many people gonna get fired? How many people you gonna spit on, get them locked up, threaten them, whatever? You know what I mean? Before, let's just say it, all hell breaks loose, right? Where you going with that? I'm looking at this shit like, where the fuck are they going with this? These people gotta be the least self-aware people I've ever fucking seen in my life. I mean, it's some hardcore Nazi shit, but let's just see where it goes. That's all I got.